going on, guys? My name is Dynasty. What I got for y'all today is another Mortal Kombat 11 video. The hype for Mortal Kombat 11 is just massive these days. It's like me want to see a picture of Sub-Zero, just huge. It's big, and so much hype for this game. And of course, you guys, Combo Breaker is taking place this weekend, a massive fighting game tournament. Of course, just a few weeks from now, we also have E3 2018, where usually we see NetherRealm Studios debut their new game. And it seems like this year it's going to be Mortal Kombat 11. All signs indicate some Mortal Kombat 11 being announced. So pretty much, you guys know the drill. Every other week, it seems that we get a brand new supposed and rumored leak, and most of them are a bit sketchy. I break them down here on the channel. However, today's leak is actually a bit more plausible and by far the most credible leak I think I've seen so far in regards to Mortal Kombat 11, and as exciting as it can be. According to this leak, this weekend at Combo Breaker, we're going to see the reveal for Mortal Kombat 11. So with that said, let me show you the Carfax. Here it is, just a few days ago over on 4chan. Somebody posted this anonymously. Bam! WB Games at E3 got the LEGO Incredibles hands-on gameplay. We got LEGO DC Villains reveal trailer, and lastly, NetherRealm Studios showing off Mortal Kombat. Says down the bottom, reveal set for Combo Breaker event, like I mentioned this weekend. Gameplay trailer at Sony's press conference. Tag team is back. There will be a beta to test out some of those mechanics, and that is all we have to work with. Now, indeed, this is super vague, but that's not a bad thing. Usually, a lot of these Mortal Kombat 11 leaks are just pretty insane and over the top. They'll give us like a 40-man roster with like every character listed, plus DLC characters, plus what the story mode's gonna be about, plus what new features are being added, and just like it's a whole bunch of crazy loads of information. And it's like, man, that is too good to be true. And like this, though it's vague, it makes sense because a lot of these things, when you break it down, are like, man, it's perfect. For instance, it says there, reveal set for Combo Breaker event. Of course, like I keep mentioning, this weekend is Combo Breaker. Pretty much Combo Breaker is one of the biggest fighting game tournaments in the country here in the United States. And at Combo Breaker, players can now compete in Mortal Kombat 9 for the first time in years and Mortal Kombat X. Now, crazily enough, this event is taking place in Chicago. NetherRealm Studios' home is in Chicago. NetherRealm Studios will probably be there in attendance too because they're actually donating some prize pool money to Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 9, and not even Injustice 2. So they're trying their best to make Mortal Kombat relevant at this event, which is just like perfect for a Mortal Kombat 11 announcement. Now also, the second thing there, it says gameplay trailer at Sony's press conference. That also makes some sense too, because usually NetherRealm Studios showcases their stuff at the Sony press conference. I know back in Mortal Kombat X, the first time we ever saw the actual in-game gameplay was at a Sony panel. Usually NetherRealm Studios releases a trailer like a week before, so like I mentioned, they'd release the first trailer at like Combo Breaker, it'd be like cinematic based, and then like a week later at E3, they'd show us the actual gameplay at the PlayStation panel. Like I mentioned, they did that years ago for Mortal Kombat X. I can't see them straying too far away from that method as well. Now, of course, the next thing, tag team mode is apparently coming back for Mortal Kombat 11. It was not inside of Mortal Kombat X, but it was inside Mortal Kombat 9. And for this to be featured inside like one of the main points here in this leak, must mean that NetherRealm Studios is putting a big emphasis and focus on this classic game mode, making a comeback for Mortal Kombat 11. So this leak is true. Do not be surprised that at Combo Breaker, when this trailer gets revealed, that we see maybe Scorpion and Sub-Zero working together against the likes of like the New Deadly Alliance, Liu Kang and Katana, you know what I mean? Like, for this to be one of the main focus points with this leak, that must mean NetherRealm Studios is really going to focus on maybe making this game really just tag team based. And usually, with these announcement trailers, just dating back to a game like Injustice 2, Injustice 2's debut trailer, the reveal, we see Batman, Flash, all these heroes fighting each other, but while they're fighting, the main focus is all this badass gear that they have, all this, this crazy evolutionary gear. So usually, NetherRealm Studios likes to highlight like the focus of their game. Of course, Injustice 2 is the gear system. Maybe Mortal Kombat 11 will be like this tag team mode aspect to it. Of course, just recently we're seeing, in the fighting game genre in itself, that games like Dragon Ball FighterZ, where it's team focus, are massively successful. There's a bunch of other fighters that are just all based on having a tag team mode. And NetherRealm Studios has never really had like tag team mode be a core, I guess, aspect of their games. Like, it's always been a feature here and there on several installments, but it was never like the bread and butter. So maybe, just maybe, MK11 will be NetherRealm Studios' attempt to make sure that tag team mode is an actual main emphasis this time around. So hey, don't be surprised if this Sunday or this Saturday or Friday this trailer has, you know, the likes of 2 of your fan favorites going against 2 bad guys, so that got me pretty stoked. Now, lastly, it says there will be a beta to test out some of those mechanics, and of course, this is also not too far-fetched, especially consider dating back to Mortal Kombat X. Mortal Kombat X had a beta literally just for the GGPO netcode, the enhanced online beta, where you could use the brand new netcode for the very first time. Of course, even more recently for Injustice 2, there was a closed beta, kind of open beta, where you would just sit there and spam emails to hopefully get invited to, you know, to play the game early. So they have had betas in the past. You know, it's not too crazy to see that, of course, they want to maybe have a beta to showcase if this tag team mode is really going to be something that can work, because that sounds like a massive headache. And of course, lastly, another thing that's working for this leak being legit is dating back to Injustice 2. For those who may not remember, pretty much back in December 2016, 5-6 months before Injustice 2 got launched, over on 4chan as well, somebody just randomly posted the entire game roster with the premiere skins listed as well, and they're just like, oh hey, by the way, here's the roster for Injustice 2. I think like maybe 1/4 or 5th of the characters had already been revealed at the time. It was crazy because, sure enough, this random post on 4chan was legit. The entire roster for the game got leaked 5 to 6 months before it even launched. So just because this is on 4chan, guys, does not mean it is real, but it does not mean that it's not real either. So just again, keep that in mind as well, because you really just, you never know with this, you know, these things, these leaks, man. They sometimes are right, sometimes they're wrong. Of course, if you guys follow my Soul Calibur 6 videos, it's been hit and miss so far. But anyways, that is all I got for y'all today. Just take this with a grain of salt, but allegedly, apparently, at Combo Breaker this weekend, we're going to see Mortal Kombat 11 get revealed inside a, I guess, probably like a cinematic-based trailer. Then at E3, we're going to see the gameplay for the very first time at the Sony press conference. And of course, tag team mode will be, I guess, a main focus this time around. Having my noob Cybot Sub-Zero team would be so sick. Having Scorpion and Sub-Zero, having Reptile and Ermac, having Melina and Katana, if Melina makes a comeback. Like, there's so many cool possibilities. All the online gameplay of, you know, tag team online, or, you know, even just at home with your buddies. I cannot wait to see if this is true, because if it is, I'm all up for it. I know apparently it was not like a game mode that, you know, a lot of people played back in Mortal Kombat 9, according to Boon, but if they really emphasize this time and just completely re-innovate it, I'm all up for it. But guys, that is all I got for y'all today. What do you think of this brand new leak for Mortal Kombat 11? Is it real? Is it fake? What do you want to see this weekend? Let me know. Of course, if you did enjoy the video, please take 1 second to drop a like on it. Make sure to subscribe for some more Injustice 2 and MK11 content. Next time, been your host, been Teased. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Your setups, you one of the greatest. You deserve more exposure, man, you underrated. To all the Dynasty haters, promise you'll love him later. Y'all gon' react like he did when he seen the trailer. But hold up, let me hit y'all with a twist. Wait, I'm Sub-Zero, the rap game is the Lin Kuei. You see, I've been a fan of Dynasty for years now. GTA, MK, Injustice, I'm still down. Rapper meets gamer, I wonder how y'all feel.